Let no man claim to do for you what only God can do. Even if they are sincere, they are still liars. Men do not lie because they are bad. They lie because they are limited. They do not have the wherewithal to keep their word true indefinitely. Integrity is a product of power, not just intention. It takes power to remain true for a long time. So there are many people who will promise you, if you are in trouble, just come to me. They are sincere, but they are liars, because they also derive their help from someone. The person who helps the person who wants to help you, if it does not help him, have you come to someone who said, as at last week when I spoke, I was still a commissioner, but unfortunately I didn't know that in 2 days they will remove me. So that thing I said I would do for you, I am sorry. With respect to performance, he's a liar. Not because he's bad, but he does not have the wherewithal. It is only God that has the power to keep his word for a long time. So when it looks like you're a person of integrity, it's because you have derived that strength from him. Are we together? All lasting help comes from God. Let no man fool you. I know that many of us here have uncles and aunties and bosses and superiors and spouses and children and parents, various men in our lives who have the means for now that we see and we desire. And many of us are hoping that as I pray, I will call their names and force them to come to you. I'm sorry to disappoint you. They will still help, but take your eyes away from any man and look unto Jesus. The Bible said, looking unto Jesus. When you look unto Jesus, give him the liberty of selecting who helps you. When you don't have expectation from men, there is no disappointment. Disappointment is when you expect Uncle A and Uncle B and Uncle C will be the person. If Uncle A gives me 5 million, Uncle B gives me 5 million, Uncle C gives me 5 million, that's 15 million. Father, give this man no rest. And God says, I don't work that way. The whole 15 million is coming from Uncle Z, who you do not even know. That one comes by my power, and I do it in a way to glorify my name in your life and help the other people know that if you refuse to partner with God, he still has other men. The reason why many people cannot give God glory is because they have begged men too much to pretend it was God that blessed them. They have begged and begged in secret. They have rolled and bowed to Baal. When they get the testimony, they quote it with church talk, and they come and say, see what God has done. It's a lie. When God does a thing, it becomes clear that this one, it is true that he walks through men, but it becomes the character of the testimony is such that you will see the hand of God there. May that be your kind of testimony. I'm saying this because some of you, the reason why you never really receive is because there is a text currently in your phone. See me tomorrow. That's what the man said. So when I say receive favor, it doesn't make sense. There is see me tomorrow. Don't allow your pain teach you who men are. He said, I lay me down and I wait because the Lord sustained me. Is it not when your helper is alive that he can help you? I'm not wishing doom, but go on and find out from people who had every evidence. The contract was already signed. It was one more signature left. They started collecting loans by faith with joy in advance, yet they were disappointed. I made up my mind as a person, I will never look to any man. Never in my life. God will use men and I will honor the men that he uses, but I will never look to any man.